Welcome to Slow Home. Too many people live in badly designed houses, and we want to change that.
Today is Thursday, September the 9th, and we are spending this week sharing the initial results of the survey as well as announcing the Slow Home Award winners. And today we are looking at Atlanta.
But before we get to that, you're going to notice on our website that we have an Ask an Architect link that you can now click on. And what that's there for is if you have a design question that you want answered about your house or one that you're thinking about buying, then put it down in a question form and send it to us. And we're going to be picking 2 questions each week, and then we're going to be working through them in our new 30-minute live design workshops.
As always, we're going to be asking all of our Slow Home community to get involved and work on the projects alongside of us.
We're very excited about going to this format, so
Exactly.
we really want you guys to think about questions that you might have, or maybe someone else has a question that you know, and get it down to us because we're looking forward to working through them with everybody.
Particularly design projects. If you've got a floor plan, even just sketch something out and that you have a hankering to try and solve, then send it along and we'll all work on it together. This week, however, we're still working on the Slow Home project, and so now let's have a look at the results from Atlanta. You said you liked looking at all of these
I do
things.
like looking at the graphs because it feels like we've accomplished something.
That's right. Well, we accomplished a review of 517 projects in
That's
Atlanta,
very good.
which is interesting. Unfortunately,
No, don't. I've got to ask you the question first. So
Okay.
the question is, did Atlanta do better than Vancouver or Philadelphia
No.
or worse? Okay,
Worse.
That was my question on the website.
Atlanta's
yesterday.
down
Quite a bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, only 36% of all of those 517 projects were above the minimum.
Okay, so that's quite a bit lower because
Quite
Vancouver
a
was
bit.
79 and Philadelphia
That's right.
was 50, 59, 53,
53%.
right?
Yeah, so we're
So that's a
down
big
a
drop.
lot. Yeah,
Okay.
significantly down. And we've got, if we look, there's 7% is in the fast category. We've got 57% in the moderately fast, 29% in the moderately slow, and as I said, 7% in the slow category overall. So,
Right.
So not particularly good. We also have 3 that actually sit below the failing grade of 50%. Environmental performance, as we would
Yeah.
always anticipate. Organization, though.
Yeah.
Not
Not
very
good
good
in Atlanta.
organization.
And
Too
entry.
complicated. And entry. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So looking at the apartment lofts, we've got, this is obviously the best category
Right.
in any of them.
Across the board,
So
yeah.
we only had 2% were fast.
Yeah.
47% were moderately fast, 42% were moderately slow, and 9% were actually slow, which
So
is
51% were above the minimum design
That's
threshold,
right.
but a lot of them were in the moderately slow
that's
category.
right. And again, we've got 3 that fail.
Right.
We've got environmental performance and
Entry.
and
Dining.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of dining spaces that weren't really dining spaces in
Atlanta.
In Atlanta. Townhouse.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Ouch!
Big change.
Holy moly.
6% were slow. 4%, which is pretty
Yeah.
good, right? But then we've got 66% sitting in this in the moderately fast category, and 24%.
So that tells me that if you're going to buy a townhouse in Atlanta, you've got to be careful because
right.
you've got, what is that, 72%.
That's right, 70%.
70% of townhouses in Atlanta do not meet the minimum design quality
No.
threshold. Holy moly.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Buyer beware.
That's right, and we've got again, if we just take the 50%, we've got
Wow.
entry failed, organization failed, environmental performance failed, and bathrooms are just squeaking over the line.
Wow.
So yeah, you've got to
It's danger bay.
to really be careful. And then we've got 15% of the houses are fast, 60% are moderately fast, and only 21% moderately slow, and 4% slow. So 25%.
Meet the minimum
26%
design quality
meet that
threshold, and
minimum
of those
design.
21% still have some issues.
That's
So-
right. So really got to be careful. And if we look at the details, 5 categories failed. Location fails, organization fails, entry fails, as always, environmental performance fails, and bathrooms.
Bathrooms.
Yeah, so we've got some significant issues.
So let's talk about some winners.
Exactly. We need
I'm
some
feeling
good
depressed.
news.
We need some good news from Atlanta. So we want to announce the Slow Home Award winners in the apartment loft category. The winner in the apartment loft category is Castleberry Point Unit A. The developer was Miller Gallman, and the architects are Stevens and Wilkinson. And it had a walk score of 89 out of 100. It was an adaptive reuse. It's an infill project, very good floor plan, and that's what you guys voted on.
So just looking at the floor plan, this was a very modest little 1-bedroom, 1-bath unit that won. It's got everything there, and it's
and we
quite
used
nice.
this for our Which House Should I Buy segment because I remember it was the prow of the ship, from the site plan.
Yeah.
You can see that, and it was a really interesting streetscape, very good adaptive reuse project.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm happy that this one won.
And then in the townhouse category, the Inman Green project, townhouse number 106, was awarded the prize. It got the most number of votes, and it was done by the Pele Development Group and Rutledge Alcock Architects. A LEED Gold project, and had a walk score of 74 out of 100, and a very, very nice project. It was a 4-level townhouse project with a 2-car garage on the main floor. I really like that little
Side
terrace that came out.
Yeah,
with
it's nice.
both the dining and the living room, and then the loft on the loft bedroom and roof deck on the top floor.
Yeah.
Very, very nice project. Unfortunately, there were no nominated projects in the single-family category. Just there wasn't anything that anybody felt really deserved to be even voted on as a Slocum Award.
And tomorrow's Friday, so that means we're going to be looking at the results for Chicago.
Our
So
final city.
Our final city, so join us tomorrow.